So some honestly, super sad news popped off today, recently, just not too long ago, that The Last of Us 2 will in fact not have multiplayer. The Last of Us 2 will not have, it won't have multiplayer. As somebody who's been playing the original game, the game's multiplayer for the last like 6 years, this hurts me and it hurts everybody in the community. Honestly, I'm seeing some people saying that it's okay, but if you're gonna come here in the comment section and tell me why it's okay, and I'm sorry for the language. I don't ever swear on my channel, but I don't give two shits what your opinion is if you're not somebody who has been playing The Last of Us multiplayer for years. If you haven't played The Last of Us multiplayer for years, your comment has no weight for me. I don't care. I don't care if you played the single player 50 times and Last of Us is your favorite favorite game of all time. It matters nothing to me if you haven't played the multiplayer for years, haven't been in the lobbies for years, haven't been in the lobbies discussing Last of Us 2's possibilities with a bunch of people, being just excited by every piece of news that Last of Us 2 has to offer, and the possibility that what are the possibilities that the sequel could have. If you don't have that, I don't care what your opinion is. But to get the news is basically that US Gamer talked to the lead game designer Amelia Schatz, sorry if I said your name incorrectly, and she stated, "We're focusing on a single player experience, so we're just making a single player game for this one." This is ridiculous. I know that The Last of Us's campaign is going to be a good one. Just like the first one, it was a good one, but it's going to be played and dead. That's it. I'm going to play the campaign and drop the game. I might as well should have bought this in physical form so I can trade it in and get another game. The only reason the original Last of Us Remastered is still on my console to this day is because of the multiplayer. The only reason I still have it as one of the first games that you see when you open my screen on my PS4 is because of the multiplayer. I'm honestly out of words because it's just a straight shock to me. Yesterday, I made a video that I went on to The Last of Us's description on the PlayStation Store because of how excited I was for the game. I was getting ready to pre-order it. I pre-ordered the game. I'm like, let me go ahead and look at the description. I want to see what the story is about. And I was reading through the description, and then at the bottom I saw, like I reported yesterday, that it says one player. It doesn't say no network play like the remastered version of the game states. It does not say that in the in the sequel. Which I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is worrying. I'm hoping this is just for now and later on they reveal something. Sorry, my mic cut off, but maybe they'll reveal something on Outbreak Day, where, because there's a lot of rumors that maybe at Madrid Games Week next month, Last of Us 2's multiplayer beta would go live. They'd let people play the beta to get excited for the game, and oh my god, hearing this news had me super excited. But what do you know? Now it's been confirmed that none of that's happening. And now I'm gonna go back to playing the original Last of Us game, go into the lobbies. I don't care if you think this is really over the top, but this is how much I loved the original Last of Us's multiplayer. Consider this. The original Last of Us multiplayer has lasted for the last 6 years without updates to the game, without seasonal changes, without nothing that you see common nowadays in something like a Fortnite or any of these games to keep the crowd interested. None of that existed. Me and everybody else in the Last of Us community have been playing essentially the same multiplayer game for the last like 5 years. We've been playing the same game because it's that good. That's why. And I'm hearing some people say that maybe for the sequel, the only reason it doesn't have multiplayer, because it's pretty much kind of been hinted that it would have multiplayer, and yesterday I reported that it was supposedly confirmed. Actually, it was confirmed to have multiplayer, but I guess things have changed. But some people are saying that maybe they scrapped the multiplayer to release the game sooner. Honestly, in my opinion, if they told me we need another year before we release the game so we can get the multiplayer going, I would gladly wait. Or even if they tell me right now, yeah, we're gonna release a single player first, and maybe we'll release the multiplayer at a later date, or actually release the multiplayer at a later date, that'll make me happy. But I was so excited for this game. So excited. One of my most, if not the most anticipated game I've had in a long time, simply because of the multiplayer. While some people will be shocked, why are you so excited for the multiplayer over the single player? I am one of those people that was more excited for the multiplayer than the single player because of how well the original multiplayer was done. I was that excited. So I was excited at what Naughty Dog would give us for the sequel, and also worried if they changed it too much from the original. But that's really it. This has basically been a rant. A rant that I'm releasing on my lunch break at work because I couldn't hold my... So I've never done this. I've never released a random video on my lunch hour just because. But I had to do it for this one. Because, oh my god, this is frustrating. This is upsetting. I'm sad because the game, I'm still getting it obviously because of the story. But I'm sad that after the story is done, I'm just not going to care. I'm just going to delete it off my hard drive, or, yeah, pretty much delete it off my hard drive because I just won't care. But that's it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know what you guys feel. Let me know if you disagree or if you agree. And I'll check you guys out on the next one.